Meantime, here at home today, two Kentucky Republican voices continue to oppose the U.S. intervention in Iran. Congressman Thomas Massie and Senator Rand Paul were both in Shelbyville today, part of Massie's district as he seeks re-election. WHS 11's political reporter Isaiah Kim Martinez was there.
Senator Rand Paul is showing up in person to support his fellow Republican and Kentucky ally in Congress, Thomas Massie, who's seeking re-election. The two were side by side at a Shelbyville diner in Massie's district.
I will be supporting the citizenship vote.
They said they approve of President Trump's Save America Act, which in part would add voter identification requirements to register.
Proving you're a citizen with a photo ID when you vote in national elections, that's just common sense.
After the roundtable discussion, I asked them about the $200 billion for the Iran war that the Pentagon reportedly wants from Congress.
If they want $200 billion to continue, that begs the question, how long do they reasonably expect the war to go on? If we think it's going to go on for half a year, then we need to hear what the objectives are.
So I'm not for adding more debt. I think adding more debt makes us less safe. I think the war should come to a conclusion as soon as possible.
The Trump administration remains adamant that it's trying to stop Iran from developing a nuclear weapon. Meanwhile, with disruptions and long lines at several airports because of a partial government shutdown, Senator Paul, who himself had a flight to catch to D.C., suggested this alternative way out.
We're talking about separating ICE fund and doing just DHS and separating it. That's a possibility.
Funding for the Department of Homeland Security has stalled as Democrats have insisted on immigration reform happening first. One of their requests, a requirement for agents not to be masked when operating in communities. Paul wants a compromise to allow immigration authorities to cover their faces only when they're dealing with the drug cartels along the U.S.-Mexico border.
So it would be masked some of the time when the cartels are there. Masks within our cities, they shouldn't be wearing masks.
And with 2 months until Massie's primary election against a Trump-backed challenger, voters should expect to see more of him and Paul out in the community together. Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 on your side.
By the way, so far, immigration agents have been deployed to at least 14 different airports across the country to help with crowd control because of the shortage of TSA workers. Louisville's airport we checked is not on the list.